They will recognize this tune. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Okay, we got it. We got our taste.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
English tune, the Beatles.
We'll give you the blog.
We were talking about ladybugs. The Beatles.
Oh, the Beatles. And we're talking
Can
about
I ask?
ladybugs.
Can I ask you what you're doing here, Heather?
I am.
I'm going to blog you for a sec, if it's possible.
Unbelievably, I am making a podcast for the Wiggly Wigglers podcast when we were talking about ladybirds, which are Beatles, when a bunch of musicians arrived and played a Beatles tune on a double bass.
And what was the name of the group?
They were called the Regal Trio.
It's something we happens here quite a bit.
Is that yen or yan? Or
But
I
both.
don't know.
It's both. It's both. But Heather's here doing her podcast from England, and you're doing a scholarship.
I'm doing a Nuffield scholarship. In
Yeah.
actual fact, there was a chap called Mr. Nuffield. He came over here many, many, many years ago. Actually, ended up in America.
Yeah.
And he found out how to make tractors. When he went home, he made the Nuffield tractor, which became very, very successful. And being a good guy, a farmer, he decided that actually it would be a good idea to set up a scholarship. He felt that farmers weren't getting around the world to find new ideas. So he set up this scholarship called the Nuffield Farming Scholarship, and every year 20 farmers are chosen from England to go round the world and bring back new ideas. Often they'll choose things like, I don't know, how to milk cows in a circle or easy care sheep. But my subject is Web 2.0 and social media. And so I'm very interested in you, Michael, because you've been using video casts to communicate with folks. And from our podcast, I've noticed that we can connect with people all over the world. In fact, we've got many, many listeners in California because in the San Francisco Chronicle, they asked, is the Wiggly Wigglers podcast the best gardening podcast in the world? And of course that got us listeners from California.
Fantastic.
Not necessarily sales, but there's that connection, and that's what interests me, getting back to be able to talk to people directly. I don't know what you think, but for me, when a farmer wants to know what a consumer thinks, often he'll ask a supermarket. When he wants to know what a child thinks, often he'll ask a school. And I just think that this way of social media connections can get back direct communication.
Perfect. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you.
Take care.